welcome to the 1111 portal pick a card reading. I know it's been a minute since I've been on here, but I am back. So we're going to take a look at what are you manifesting, what's coming in for you after this 1111 portal. I'm going to be pulling guardian angel messages, tarot cards, and then the Blessed Be oracle cards, Moonology oracle cards, Sacred Destiny oracle. I'll probably pull one of each of the oracle cards, I think, and then 3 tarot cards. So I'm going to put the piles to choose from here. Feel free to pick more than one pile if more than one resonates with you. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump in and see what you're manifesting and what's coming in for you after this 1111 portal. Hello, pile number 1. Let's go ahead and get started shuffling these cards. We're going to get 3 of these Guardian Angel Tarot messages and see what comes out for you. We'll see, what are you manifesting? What's coming in? Could be anything. Could just be general messages. It could be love messages. It could be career and finance. We'll just see. These Blessed Be oracle cards, I have not used these as often as I should. And I thought, why not see what blessings are coming in for the collective for this pick a card reading. And let's go ahead and pull the tarot. We'll get 3 of these, like I said. 3 cards for the collective. Flip these over in a minute. 2 more, please, Spirit. Okay, there's the 2. Okay. And let's go ahead and we'll get a Moonology. 1 Moonology, 1 Sacred Destiny. And we'll see what they have to say. One Moonology for pile number 1, please, Spirit. Your hard work is paying off. New Moon in Capricorn just flipped over. So that might be a message for somebody. So if you feel like you've been working hard on something and you're not getting anywhere, that's definitely a message for you. It is actually paying off. You are actually getting somewhere. And I'm also getting a message because of it's in Capricorn. Capricorn season is right around the corner. I believe it actually starts on December 21st. So, for a lot of you, something could be happening December 21st to, I think it's like January 19th, January 20th is Capricorn season. So, from December to January, something you've been working on could actually be paying off for you. Pile number 1. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's see. Let's straighten these up and we'll see what messages have come out for you. Alright. We've got, oh, the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Earth. Organized, responsible, and supportive. Okay. Page of Fire, Page of Wands, creative, enthusiastic, motivated. Alright. And 9 of Fire, 9 of Wands, protection, preparedness, resilience. Yeah, there's something you've been working on, pile number 1. And I think it was meant for you to see that message about your hard work paying off, because there's something here that might feel like you've been trying for a long time with this 9 of Pentacles. You've been trying for a long time to get something off the ground or move something forward, and it's just, it is very slow. I feel like you're really excited about whatever this is with that Page of Wands. But again, you might be feeling like, should I give up with this 9 of Wands? Because 9 of Wands is kind of like, you're almost to the 10, but it's not quite there yet. You feel like, you know, like you could easily give up, but you've also come so far. And if you notice in this Nine of Wands, all of these flowers, roses, it looks like, are blossoming on the ones behind her, and she's holding one of those roses. So it feels like something is blooming, something is blossoming, something is coming to fruition, right? We can see the flowers in bloom again behind the Knight of Pentacles. So it just feels like, you can see her face is like, I don't know. But you can also see the horse on her cap, like charging forward in true knight fashion. But it just feels like something's been dragging for a long time. And I feel like after this 11/11 portal, something's going to finally start working out for you, pile number one. Again, that Capricorn came up. It could be Capricorn season for sure. But yeah, it's something that Spirit is saying, stick with it, hang in there, because you are going to have some sort of breakthrough with this. I feel like you're being prepared for something, and Spirit wants you to stay motivated with that. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. Yep, that's exactly what it is. It's like finally you are experiencing some sort of like momentum, like I said, with whatever is coming in for you. So I think you should just keep going, honestly, whatever this is. This could be a creative endeavor, because I am noticing that with the Page of Wands. It doesn't have to be. It could be something that maybe you have a side business, or you're thinking about starting a business with this Nine of Pentacles here, or maybe it's a relationship. Maybe, you know, you really want something to get off the ground. It's been slow and steady, right? But slow and steady wins the race. It's been slow and steady and nothing has moved. And you almost feel like, should I keep going with this? Is this person worth it? Like, what's going on? We've got flow. Yeah, go with the flow. I also notice all this purple here too. There's this energy of, don't create any sort of resistance. Kind of just go with what is happening, because it's going to lead you somewhere. Somewhere very beneficial is what I'm hearing. Somewhere where you are protected, where everything's going to fall into place for you. And whether that's with your career and finances, maybe you're searching for a home and you haven't, it's been a long, tedious process and you haven't found the right one yet. What, you know, like I said, it could be a relationship, whatever it is. If it's a project, whatever, it's just, it's got to take time to kind of marinate and get off the ground. But I feel that soon you're going to actually start seeing those results. And we've got a blessing to ease loneliness and bring companionship. So let me get this is a card number 40. So that number might be significant. So you could be 40 years old. But let me get the booklet to see what this blessing says. This is a blessing for when we find ourselves without those touchstones of our humanity, our friends and companions. A period of loneliness, quite different to solitude, can take place for many reasons. We can move away, or lives can change and be reshaped, and suddenly the space we found for each other has been closed off or absorbed by others. Sometimes we isolate ourselves, unwilling to be a burden to any others, and some are born into shyness and paralyzing social anxieties that make the seeking of friendships a terrifying thing. This blessing is for you when you feel alone. Let there be that call, that note, that memory that comes forth to remind you of your innate worthiness. Let there be that smile from a stranger or touch from a kind hand that lets you know your humanity is the same as theirs, and you have about you connections that can be rewoven. Let other gentle hands pick up and do the reweaving when you find yourself unable to perform the task. And let serendipity come to you, guiding you to chance meetings or places where music plays and people move, and the gathering is undemanding of you, yet surrounds you with the quality of inclusion. Let the loneliness begin to break, like clouds slowly moving apart, and the great heaviness of isolation begin to be lightened by loving companions, humans and otherwise, until you return to a place where you know you have within your life those who care for you, and without your presence, their life seems less bright. Blessed be. So for a lot of you, if you've been experiencing a period of loneliness, or you've lost a companion, or you just feel like you're having trouble making friends, this blessing is saying that this is going to be a period where you are going to meet people who are going to ease that loneliness and bring you actual companionship. Now, for a lot of you, this, again, I talked about a relationship. For others of you, with this Knight of Pentacles here, it feels like a lot of you are going to be getting new friends. You're going to have a new friendship circle. People who support you. And for a lot of you, you could be rekindling old friendships. So, yeah, there's a lot coming in for you. Pile number 1. Hopefully something in this reading resonated. If it did, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Hello, pile number 2. Let's go ahead and get started on your reading. I'm going to be pulling from Guardian Angel Messages Tarot, the Blessed Be Oracle, Moonology Oracle, and Sacred Destiny Oracle. So we'll get 3 tarot cards from the Guardian Angel Messages, and then we will get 1 of each from the Oracle cards. So let's go ahead and get 3 cards for pile number 2, Spirit. What does pile number 2 need to know right now, Spirit? What does pile number 2 need to know? 3 cards for them, please. There's 1. What does pile number 2 need to know? What's coming in for them? Were they manifesting for this 1111 portal? Okay. This and this. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and shuffle the Moonology cards and get those. Alright. Need 1 of these, Spirit. Number 2 manifesting. Okay. And then Sacred Destiny. Okay, last but not least, the Blessed Be. I have not used these cards in so long, but I figured it'd be nice to see what blessing is coming your way. Pile number 2. Okay. What blessing is coming towards pile number 2, Spirit? What blessing is coming towards pile number 2? Okay. Now, let's fix these, and then we can see what cards came out. Make sure they're in focus. Yes, okay. First up, we got 8 of Swords, 8 of Air. So, self-doubt, confusion, and free will. 2 of Cups, 2 of Water. Partnership, commitment, reconciliation. And then we've got the Fool, the Dreamer in this deck. Beginning, believing, protected. Okay. So, for a lot of you, this is a love message. But we'll get to, I'm getting something else too. I'm seeing that there could be, what you're trying to manifest for this 1111 portal after today, it could be something to do with you having a lot of self-doubt around a connection. You've been questioning where this is going, yes, and whether this is going to work out for you. maybe this person has also been in their head. Maybe they've been on the fence. Maybe they've been wishy-washy, in and out. You're not sure maybe where you stand. And because of that energy, you've been doubting. It might be a bit confusing. Maybe they're not very upfront with where you two stand, what they want. But I do feel like things are going to change with this Fool card here. It feels like that's talking about a new beginning and taking a leap of faith, not knowing if things are going to work out, but just going for it. Now, for some of you, this could be you saying, you know what, I'm tired of waiting around. This is how I feel. Let's see where this goes. What do you think? For others of you, it's the opposite. It's your person. They're finally tired of being in this self-imposed prison of the mind with this Eight of Swords, and they're ready to push this forward. They're ready for some sort of new beginning with you. Now, for a lot of you, if you're not into love right now, this could very well be some sort of partnership. Two of Cups can also stand for a business partnership. It's two people who have like minds coming together and offering each other something that the other doesn't have. Like somebody may be really good at like marketing, say, and another person may be really good at being a public speaker. But if you switch the roles, if the roles were reversed, yeah, the two people may not see, they may not, that may not be their strong skills, right? So it's like each of you has something to offer each other, and that's coming through. Like maybe some of you have put some resumes out there, applications, and you've been in your head because you haven't heard anything, and then here comes some sort of partnership, some sort of offer, and you're taking that leap of faith. So let's see, we've got surrender to the divine. Okay, yeah, this is just saying you've got to trust. You've got to trust and have faith that everything's going to work out. You can't be in your head, pile number 2, about whatever this is. You've got to surrender. You've got to let go. You've got to give it to the divine, to spirit, to God, and whatever you believe in. And take that leap of faith. Then we've got inner peace. This always reminds me of Pisces. But yeah, this is you needing to know for your peace of mind whether something is going to work out. But if this is a job career situation, this could be that you finally have inner peace because you finally know. And even if it's not, if it's a relationship, you finally know. Because like I said, it feels like somebody is going to be taking that leap and saying, okay, I can't be in this anymore, this mindset. I've got to do something. So like, are you in or are you out? Basically. And I think a lot of you have been surrendering to the divine, hoping that something was going to work out. And a lot of you might feel the urge to move forward just to see where it goes. But I feel like whatever direction you go in, whether this is career and finances, whether it's a relationship, there's some sort of inner peace here. So we've got card number 36, a blessing on your wisdom. Ooh, okay. Maybe this is about you making that choice. Let me pull, I like reading from the Oracle deck, but this feels like you trying to discern what the right choice is going to be. This is talking about wisdom, your mind, surrendering, finally finding that inner peace. There's something here about you making a decision and going for it. Believing that something is going to work out for you. So a blessing on your wisdom, a blessing to grow and develop wise ways within our lives, for us to respond from a place of experience and consideration married with instinct and intuition. Yeah. Wisdom is a word used so often, yet when we begin to examine it, we wonder if we ever truly knew what it meant at all. For wisdom is the way of the wise. And who is wise? Those who know. What do they know? They know how the world is and how it works, yet they are not jaded or lacking in openness to change. Wise ways are those that come from a wealth of experience and contemplation, of gathering information on the road of life, of having spoken to many humans and drunk from many wells, It is a knowledge of our own nature and of the natural world itself. Wisdom sees clearly and understands the potential consequences of actions. We ask now for a blessing on your wisdom, that you may grow in your own wise ways, and that no experience in this life shall be wasted. That from every encounter and every interaction with human and animal, tree and stone, you begin to observe keenly how the world works and the natural way of things. You begin to understand deeply, through experience, the fall of leaves and the quiet cold of winter, the shuddering rebirth of spring, and the fullness of light and warmth that is summer. Every season is your teacher. You come to know you can be of assistance, but you cannot force. You come to acknowledge your influence, but your lack of control. Yet you strive always to be a positive influence and an example of kindness within the world. And you use your anger and your dissatisfaction to motivate you to create a better world within your own life. And through that, you influence all that is around and about you. To be wise is to grow and to change and to be still, hopeful, kind, and good. It is to no longer be gullible or foolish or naive. It is to know how to act and to behave in ways that others can draw strength from. So, friend, a blessing on your wisdom, that the wise ways, the wise blood shall rise and sing their song of experience to you once again. Blessed be. So, pile number 2, those are your messages. That's what's coming in for you. That's what you're manifesting after this 1111 portal. Hopefully something in this reading resonated. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Hello, pile number 3. Let's go ahead and jump right into your reading. Get these cards shuffled. See what comes out for you. I'm going to be pulling 3 of these Guardian Angel Tarot messages. And then I'm going to be pulling 1 of each for the Oracle cards for the Blessed Be deck, the Moonology deck, and the Sacred Destiny deck. So we will see what comes out for you. 3 cards, please, Spirit, for pile number 3. What are they manifesting? What is pile number 3 manifesting? 2 more, please. I'm going to take this one. And then 1 more, please. Okay. Now, let's get these Moonology shuffled. Get 1 of them. What is pile number 3 manifesting, Spirit? What is coming in for them? What are they manifesting? Oh, I had 2 almost come out. And 2 more just came out. You know what? I'm going to take them. I don't think that's a coincidence. You're the first pile that's gotten 2 of those Oracle cards. So, they must be pretty important. Alright. 1. Let's get 1 more too from this one. Let's get 1 more. I'm feeling 1 more. Why not? Pull pile number 3. What are they manifesting, Spirit? Ooh, that's too many. We'll take this one. Thank you. And last but not least, the Blessed Be deck. I have not used this deck in so long, y'all. I've set it in every pile for you. But this deck, I should use it more often. But I saw it with my other decks. I was like, oh my god, when was the last time? I think it's been well over a year. And it's still, because I haven't used it, it's still kind of stiff. Where the cards stick together. Okay, 1 blessing. Okay, that's quick. Very quick. Okay. Let's make sure everything is in focus. You can see all of these cards. Actually, I might be able to move like 1 of these over here, 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 and here. Will that work? Let's get them over a little bit. Yes, Perfect. All right, pile number 3. Let's jump in and see. We've got the 8 of Earth, 8 of Pentacles, with education, focus, and details. Okay. We've got the Knight of Wands, Knight of Fire, confident, passionate, adventurous. Okay. We've got the King of Earth, King of Pentacles, prosperous, generous, successful. Okay. Let's go ahead and flip this one. Oh my god. Prosperity lies ahead. New Moon in Taurus. King of Earth, King of Pentacles is Taurus energy. Ooh, Knight of Fire, Knight of Wands is Sagittarius energy. That could mean something to you. Wow. Okay. So, right off the bat, pile number 3, whatever you guys are working on is going to turn out amazingly well for you. What you have been trying to manifest and what's coming in for you is, and this is coming in quick because we've got the Knight of Wands here, which is a fast moving energy. But whatever it is, it's going to bring you a lot of success. Lots of prosperity, lots of abundance. It's like you've really spent time, energy, and effort on whatever this is to make sure that you have like honed in on your skills. You've put in the work. Whatever this, I mean, it could be anything, but you've really focused on the details, essentially. You've taken the time, energy, and effort of, to actually make something of whatever this is. This could be an actual project. It could be a creative endeavor. It could be a business you're wanting to open, maybe like a side business. Whatever it is, it's actually, this doesn't feel like love to me. This feels more like something having to do with your career, creative endeavor, something along those lines. Like for some of you, I'm getting that you could be traveling. I don't know why that's coming through, but that's coming through. And maybe this is something you worked on for a long time, and it's finally reaching the finish line. You're finally going to be seeing progress. And this could be happening in Sagittarius season. But yeah, prosperity lies ahead. So you got double Taurus energy. So this is all about being stable and grounded and basically being in that boss energy and going after what it is you want. Like nobody is going to tell you otherwise. Taurus people are very stubborn and they won't take no for an answer. So I feel like whatever this is, like anybody could come along and say, are you sure that's going to work out? Are you sure you want to keep putting energy into that? And you just don't care. You don't care what anybody else has to say. You are ready for this prosperity, this abundance, this success to come in for you because it's been a long time coming. Now, because we have the 8 of Pentacles here, and it does have to deal with like education, kind of like the Page of Pentacles. Some of you could be trying to get into school, or you're trying to finish your education. So I do see that is coming up for you. Some of you, this could actually happen in Taurus season, which would be around May, which is usually when people graduate. It's around the May, what is it? April, May, June, maybe. I think it's mostly May is when people graduate. But I feel like a lot of you have been focused on that, really maybe focusing on getting your work in on time, doing a job well done, getting good grades, passing. You want to pass. It feels like something is coming to fruition in the near future. Okay. So we've got you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Okay. So that's just, to me, when I get this card, like Cancer rules the 4th house, which has to do with home and family. So for a lot of you, this could be something where maybe you've been working on a new job, or like I said, a business, something along those lines, and you weren't sure if it was going to actually be prosperous. And, you know, for a lot of people, they have to take that leap of faith. Like, is this going to work out? I don't know, but I have to go for this. At least I'll know. Rather than doing something completely different that you don't love and never knowing if this would work out. So I feel like a lot of you were worried maybe about finances. Like, is this going to be stable? Is this going to be, you know, some sort of prosperous adventure that I'm going on, this road I'm traveling down? And for a lot of you, yes, it is. But you could have been worried about, like, how am I going to help provide for my family? This is just coming through with, you know, spirit saying they're safe. You're good. You're good. It's going to work out. Then we've got flow. I feel this pertains to that Eight of Pentacles, like you being in the flow, whether that's a creative flow or some other flow where you're just getting into that mental headspace where you are ready to put in that energy to get stuff done. And nobody, like I said, nobody's going to come in and disrupt you. Anybody who comes in and tries to tell you can't do something, you're going to be in that flow and say, nah, I'm going to do this. Nobody can stop me. We've got flexibility, okay? So being adaptable, no matter what comes your way. Spirit is saying that for a lot of you, I feel like again, this reminds me of like a doorway opening up. And I think about this prosperity lies ahead, like something is, it's like you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. We've got this tiger here. So again, that tenacious energy. Having tenacity to go after what it is you want. Remaining grounded, stable, flexible. You're adapting to what it is you really want to do. Whatever it is you're focusing on, whatever it is you're passionate about, it's going to bring you a lot of success. Like I said, maybe for a lot of you, what I'm getting is like, let's say you've had to keep your 9-to-5 job and then you're opening a business on the side. This is just an example. It doesn't, take what resonates. It's not going to resonate with everyone. And you have had to remain flexible, like trying to set up the business. Maybe you have, it could be a digital business. It could be a business where you actually sell physical items. You've had to do research about what it is, what kind of niche you're going to do, and how do you set up a small business for legal reasons. How do you file the legal paperwork, and how much does that cost, and where can you source all of your items that you're going to sell, or it could be something like that. That's what I'm picking up with this, where it's like flexibility, adaptability. Maybe you are having to do that main job and then work this little side hustle, side job, or try to get this business started, but you're hoping that it's going to work out, even though it might have been taking a long time. So Spirit is saying just keep being flexible, remain adaptable, and everything's going to work out. I do feel like there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Also, I'm noticing that these are both new moons, which talks about new beginnings. New moons are always a great time to manifest because it's always talking about new beginnings. What do you want to bring into your life? And that's really what this reading's about with the 1111 portal. A blessing on your boundaries. Okay. Card number 33. Interesting. Let me get the book and see. I've been reading from this book to see what the meanings are for this. Okay. And again, like I said, there could be people coming in. I felt that might be like, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to quit your job for this business you want to get started? That's what it feels like. And it feels like you're going to have to be that stubborn bull, that Taurus energy, and say, yeah, I'm sure. Back up. This is exactly what I want to do. You don't dictate my life, so. Okay, so a blessing on your boundaries. A blessing on your ability to decide where you end and where others begin. On what you will do gladly and without regret, and what you cannot be compelled to do, for it would be against your own nature. Within this lifetime, there will be times when you are unsure of what is most important and what is best for you to do. You will not be sure of why you wish to do something. And when it comes to others, especially others for whom we have strong feelings, it can be a challenge indeed to know what is best to do, and to know why we sometimes feel great misgivings when it comes to offering our time, our love, our money, and gifts to another for their use. With this blessing comes a certainty that in this situation, you will now know the difference between what is best for you to do and what another wants you to do. May you be blessed with the sure ability to say no, quietly and without apology, to the boss who asks for too much, to the partner who asks you to put your own needs aside for theirs, May it now be clear to you when a friend fails to listen and reciprocate, and when you give without being given to in return. May this blessing draw clearly the lines that mark out your own emotional landscape and make a map of who you are and where you end, so that you may know when others intrude into your space and mind, your heart and home without invitation. With this blessing of boundaries, let there be respect and consultation and a renewed appreciation of your own needs and desires. May this blessing give you the power to close a door, to open a window, to ask for help in return, and to support yourself by beginning to respect and acknowledge what it is you need. And with this blessing, these powers you will now have. Blessed be. So pile number 3, that is what I'm seeing for you. Those are all the messages for what this 1111 portal is bringing in. What are you manifesting? What's coming your way? That is what I'm seeing. Hopefully something in this reading resonated. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.